one more version. I'm going to approach this promotion in multiple ways as possible to allow the most simple minded person to understand so that I do not allow my ability to complicate things get in the way. I can get passionate about the details and expand on it too much with repetition, with reviewing the details to make sure that not only I'm on point, but to provide the type of people who just cannot get enough information. I am one of those people. The more details you give me, the more details I want. And then there are the type of people who do not care about the details. They want to know how many people can I impact with this information that you're sharing with me. And I'm one of those people too. How much leverage can I have with this information you're giving me so I can touch as many lives as possible? And there are another type of person who wants to know, okay, French, I get it. I don't care about the details. I'm not really that interested in helping a lot of people, but I'm looking forward to have as much fun as possible. I'm looking forward to free up time from the mundane activities of life to engage in what I am passionate about. And I'm one of those people too. Imagine, I'll share my passion with you. Imagine that I can go to as many symphonies as possible. Imagine that I have season tickets to the best opera, to the best classical piece, to see the best and the most modern orchestras. I can get excited about that as we listen to Mozart symphony. I'm excited I'm already vision myself. Top balcony, I can see everybody's face. I can see all the expression. And then bravo, bravo after each symphony piece. I can get excited about that because I can envision myself at the symphony, enjoying the best of classical music and being entertained by the best and the brightest and having no care in the world. While other people are wasting their energy and time and consuming the social media trash, the news, I'm being entertained by the best. Anyways, I don't want to get too excited about that because this may not be what it is for you. Imagine you can go see your best artist performing anytime, anywhere, regardless of the cost. What would you do if that was possible? What would be the requirement for you to free up your time? Whether it's the sports season tickets, symphony for me, and being able to visit the best of museums anywhere I want to go, just book a ticket. I want to stay there as long as I want, eat at the finest restaurant, and even the ability to have my driver drive me around anywhere. How would you like to have that? Okay, so last type of person is a person who just want to. I did mention. Oh yeah, last type of person is someone who is interested in the big picture. I want to make a killing. I mean, I want to make a boatload of rewards. I want to benefit from the best this thing has to offer. What do I have to do? Okay, how much is it required to participate? I'm in, and let's go. So you can talk to someone who is driven, motivated, ambitious, know what they want, and they're going after it, and they want to be the center of attention. If that's you, You are in the driver's seat because this ecosystem allow you to be you and level up according to your motivation, desire, and ambition. There's only one limit. You are limited only by your imagination and your ability to dream. If you can dream and you are willing to execute, not just talk nonsense about what you intend to do, engage and execute with discipline, day in, day out. I love helping people. Not so much motivated by money, although money pays the bill, but nothing excites me more than getting a phone call from one of my contributors and thanking me French for not giving up on them, thanking me French for forcing them to sit down to pay attention to something that can change their lives. No amount of money in the world can make up for that. On the flip side, nothing is more painful than when I share something with somebody, they lose money. I am now motivated to restructure how I look at something so that way I don't make the same mistakes anymore. In a sense, every failure is an experience forward to know what to avoid, how to do my due diligence. So next time I look at something, I can invoke all my senses to not only look for something of substance, but to put myself in a position to assist, coach, motivate, inspire everyone who has the ability to have the desire to discipline their time and who wants to improve their lives. No amount of money can fulfill that contentment of spending time with friends, business associates, and all you hear was, wow, I appreciate you. I'm thankful for you. That motivates me like no other. It is with this in mind that I'm coming to you because I've had tremendous success with this ecosystem. Cash Flow NFT as a marketing company that represents, from a marketing perspective, Miracle Cash and More, a technology company that is set to revolutionize the world of crypto, either in person, web based, and so much more. If you want to have fun, you can have all the time you want to have fun. If you're willing to put in the time to learn how this ecosystem can change your life, I, yours truly, your humble coach, to take you from zero knowledge to how deep you want to go. I am a very resourceful person and I do not lack motivation if you're willing to put in the time. If you want to have fun, you can have all the time you want to have fun with the people, your loved ones, business associates. You can give your time, donate your time, your resources to, to positively change and impact as many lives as possible. I'm speaking from my own true personality type, those who wants to make a difference. But if that's not your cup of tea, you wanna you wanna have the maximum benefit. Let's just say you wanna make a lot of money because you can do very well according to your personality type, and embraced the ecosystem like this is the last thing you've ever touched, and you're going to give it your all. If it's money you want, you can make a whole lot of it. And if you are the type who wants to investigate and analyze all the detail, I will bury you with details. Details is not a problem. That's not going to get you anywhere, but you can analyze the details all you want if that's the type of person you are. I will bury you with resources, detail, and then leave you be. And then work with someone who wants to make a difference, who wants just the information they need to make a decision and move on and apply knowledge as they go. And if you just imagine you want to have as much fun as possible, you are in the right place at the right time with the right person who can understand, regardless of your personality. I will coach you there. It would be best if you're the type of person who can embrace all four personality types. Want to make a lot of money? You go for it. You want to make, you want to help a lot of people? Great. You want to have a lot of fun and you want to be informed because information give you the decision you help you make a decision and then find a purpose to align your energy, your focused, so that you don't spend too much time analyzing a bunch of data, analyzing information, and get buried into being mentally filled with details and paralyzed to decide. So you need to have the ability to embrace decisive, coachable, helpful, want to utilize your time to have impact in the life of a lot of people in whatever ways that you basically enjoy yourself, reward yourself for having done your due diligence. By all means, embrace that. Anyways, I can get excited just talking about that. But today we're talking about action steps. Okay, so in the description, there are going to be a lot of links that you can actually review informations. For those of you who want details, I'm going to give you that details, but I don't want to spend that much time analyzing the detail. I want someone who wants to move forward. This is a time-sensitive decision that you have to make, and we're talking about nodes, the benefit of the nodes, and what the nodes actually do, and the nodes are right now at a specific price point per node, and the opportunity cost of participating can change any given day. So today is a time for you to analyze the details, make a decisive decision, picture what you would love to do if you take a decision today. How would you leverage the time to enjoy the things that you love to do? Whether you don't want to help a lot of people, this would help you, put you in a position to help as many people as possible. If you want to have fun, you can have all the fun in the world because money will not be a problem. And if you the type who just like to immerse yourself in culture, I am all about that. You can have all the time to do that. If you like to study, read, and educate yourself, I am all about that. And if you also want to have fun, just for the sake of having fun, so you can take time to recharge, definitely I'm all about that. But this is also a decision to make and engage. And okay, what's required? All right, how do I benefit from this? Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Okay, so let's take a look at the details. Right now, assuming of course that you've already watched several of my videos, so I'm gonna get right into the detail because the opportunity cost is a matter of deciding now and or deciding now and benefit, wait, while you're analyzing and do nothing and basically pay double the price because this is the way it is. There is an algorithm that determines the amount of nodes that are purchased to determine what the price would be at X time. X amount of nodes move in Y time, and therefore the price could definitely change. There are 20,000 nodes in total, and I'm not going to even entertain the idea of analyzing for your head knowledge how many nodes are available. None of that necessary because it doesn't really matter. There are tons of people who are promoting the nodes, and since I've done pretty well, I have people with 300 nodes. I have people with 50 nodes, I have people with 10 nodes, and I have people with 0 node. Everyone participate according to their ability, and everyone participate according to their belief level. I am here to provide you information. Whether you believe it or not, it doesn't really matter because those who believe are the ones who are positioning themselves with as many nodes as possible. So the only thing you need to know right now is what would be your level of participation. In other words, if you want to have a very, very good participation, say for instance, my gentleman who purchased 300 nodes, I'm not saying that everyone has the ability, but is actually very well positioned to do very, very well in this ecosystem. And there are people who just are fine with 1 node. There are people with 2 nodes, and there are people with 50 nodes. But everyone participate according to their ambition. So yesterday I did a video, my first video, and then I mentioned that because I've done very well, I've been privileged to be in a position to educate a lot of people about this project, and many participated. And as a result, I decided to pay it forward with a promotion. The promotion is simple, okay? Because money doesn't motivate me, but I like to help other people in order to nudge you forward to make a decision. So I'm going to make it easier for you by basically giving you a reward for not spending too much time analyzing the numbers uh, when you see what this ecosystem has to offer. So I don't want for you to be paralyzed by analyzing the details, those who just love to acquire more information. Okay. So imagine, for instance, there's a certain things that you like to do, uh, and then you determine in order to achieve X, I need Y number of nodes that would put me in a position to, in certain amount of time, to to be able to support based on the liquidity of the Phoenix token itself. Now keep in mind that let's recap. No part of my video is considered financial advice. Some of this are forward-looking statement. For instance, the node is right now in beta form. We are now collecting points. Each node, each node gives you 25 points, and 1 point is equal to 14 Phoenix, which means each node daily produces 350 Phoenix daily. If that is the case, then some of you may say, well, what's the value of Phoenix? Good question. So let's analyze the value of Phoenix. Phoenix is right now already on CoinGecko with a liquid tradable value of, based on based on this second, because if I refresh the page, the price will change. Okay, right now, Phoenix is tradable at 7 cents, and each node gives you 350 Phoenix daily times the number of nodes. Let's do some exercise. Okay, 1 node equal 25 points, and each point is equal to 14 Phoenic. Okay, 25 times 14 is 350 Phoenic daily. Right now, we are collecting points, not transferable, because per this video, we're collecting points because the nodes are in beta phase. So if you are like one of those people who like to participate in something early, the early members pay the least per unit, meaning node. Understand that, hey, we are in beta, meaning that the points that you're generating are not now transferable into Phoenix. You are collecting, you're receiving daily rewards for performing a simple activity by logging into the site, a registration site for the node, to register your node so you can collect 350 Phoenix daily per node. Question is, how many nodes would you or are you able to commit to at this moment when the node price is low and you can afford to wait for however long it takes for the beta for us to come out of beta, and then once we're out of beta, then the distribution of Phoenix per node, one node. I'm not going to talk about what a node is because that's not the point. The point is to analyze the numbers. One node gives you 350 Phoenix, and based on the current market value per this second, or a few seconds ago, because I haven't refreshed the page, it's 7 cents. So times, say for instance, you want 10 nodes, 50 nodes, 100 nodes. So now the only questions that you need to know is what would be the cost of participation per node. And this is a point where I want to bring to your attention right now. There are two ways for you to have Phoenix. One is to accumulate as many nodes as possible. Okay, the current value for per unit is $2,600. Based on the algorithm, which I'm not gonna go into because I don't know what that is, and it doesn't really matter because it's not going to help me make a decision now. Depending on the number of nodes that are being sold out every single day by the community, once a certain threshold is met in terms of algorithmically how many nodes are sold, that automatically trigger a price. Yeah, those of you who like to collect data would want to know what that is. You would never get that answer from me. And even if I had that answer, it wouldn't matter because when the next time I log in, the number of people who are in the community are growing daily, and they see the big picture, they understand where the company is going, and we've already have a proof of concept. If you want to waste energy in analyzing the numbers like I would be prone to do, by all means. But it would not be me that you get the information from because I would not have the time to devote that much mental capital in such a trivial activity. And I'm basically talking to myself. However, if you understand the importance of positioning, you can position yourself at this current price, knowing, of course, the next time you log in, if once you create your account, that price can automatically change. And I'm telling you, there are people with 300 nodes in my team, 50 nodes in my team, people who intend to purchase 200 nodes in my team. So you determine what the total is per in terms of price. If you get 300 times or that amount, so That will tell you exactly the cost of participation. Why would someone purchase that many notes? It's a matter of belief. Nobody right now argues where we stand right now as a company because anyone can come in, purchase Phoenix today on CoinGecko, on through CoinGecko using PancakeSwap. You can see, you can track the live price. Right now, I'm going to refresh the page again, and every time that happens, you get the live pricing. This is not a screenshot. You get a live price, and the ticker symbol for the Phoenix is PNIC. Go to CoinMarketCap, same thing. It will tell you, and it tells you, okay, where is Phoenix trading right now? You can look at it, and more exchanges to coming later. Okay, based on that, would you be okay committing to a certain amount of nodes while the price remains as is right now to secure your position, collecting points that would produce an actual Phoenix once we get past the data phase? And I'm telling you, some people would do anything legal and possible to be in the position that you are in today watching this video today. There are some people who are going to watch this video later and they would wish they had seen this video today based on today's time. Today being May 14th, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern. But those of you who are watching this video in some distant time in the future, that's the past. You're not going to be able to lock in this price because that is the future. This is your present today, and that's no, that is something that happens. This is your past. Whatever the price is now, assuming of course we have nodes available to begin with, say few months, 6 months, who knows? As the price automatically increases, the cost of membership also becomes more difficult for the average person. So now is the best time to engage once you've been properly educated and informed by someone who actually cares to take time to make this video so that you can benefit. Because later, when you're watching this video, there's a potential that you would have liked to reverse time. That will not be possible. And I'm trying to prevent that. Whatever you do, it doesn't matter to me. I'm already doing very well. So I'm actually going out of my way to make it possible for you to be incentivized to make a decision today so that you don't be like me who like to analyze things too much and decide sometimes not because I'm not satisfied with acquiring information. Biggest mistake sometimes I make, and sometimes by analyzing things too much, I prevent from making some serious mistake with money. Luckily, I am motivated by my interest sometimes that push me forward to make a decision because I'm looking to put myself in a position to fill my life with things that I enjoy, which allows me to not get too bogged down analyzing too much because I'm motivated by fulfilling a interest-based desire to prevent myself from analyzing things too much. Because I love to put myself in a position to free up time to do what I love to do, and studying the details, analyzing the numbers does not free me because it does produces regrets later on. And because I love to help other people and the desire to educate, coach, and mentor as many people as possible and see them manifest their destiny also helps me to get the necessary details so that way I know what to do, so I can coach someone what to do according to their personality and nudge them forward based on their interest. If you like to have fun, you can have all the fun in the world. If you like to study details and you have to want to be satisfied, you can have all the information you want. If you want to make a lot opportunity to collect digital rewards in Phoenix, you can have a lot, provided that you position yourself with a certain number of Phoenix, and I'm here to incentivize that decision so that way you're properly informed, coached, and with a reward to nudge you to decide now. Because the opportunity cost of delaying the decision can be painful later. And I've been in both sides where I position myself as I'm learning because there's certain information that comes your way. You don't want to take time to analyze it too much. You want to position yourself as you're learning. And this is where aligning yourself with the right person is a matter of failure, colossal failure, and put you in a position of tremendous privilege because you cannot get involved your coach. You're as successful or as a failure according to who you choose to coach you. I can say humbly, I'm pretty good at what I do. Okay, so enough bragging. If you like to free up time to do things you love to do, whatever it is for you, get as many nodes as possible. And to make it easier for you to decide, because I'm going to be part of your educating you to decide. So I'm going to nudge you with my promotion. As of yesterday, these 2 to 5 nodes were not available. So I just add that today because I realized, hey, the average node, well, right now the cost of the node is $2,600, and I cannot make it that difficult with 5 nodes because 5 nodes is a little bit steep for people. For some people who may be turned off by that because the starting cost is too high. And I'm already thinking like I'm speaking to people with tremendous ability who can participate huge. So sometimes I can get disconnected from a small guy who who may be depressed just knowing the starting cost of the node now is $2,600, and all they can think is I can never see myself owning a node, let alone two. Lucky for you, with a cash flow NFT account, you don't need any operating capital. All you need is a desire and a social network for us to educate you so you can tap into your social network, your social capital, educate friends and family, business owners, church members, nonprofits to leverage this opportunity to empower their family, business, nonprofit, church, and you are rewarded with a 3 tier affiliate commission of 10% first level, 4% second level, 3% third level. Because of that, if you have no ability to participate, that should not be an excuse. It should be a motivation to now, I love to help other people. Let me educate as many people as possible to participate. I want to have as much fun as possible. I'm going to contact everybody I know because I'm now motivated to qualify with commission alone to acquire at least 2 nodes so I can get $50 worth of Phoenix so to play with while I'm waiting for the post beta where I'm actually be able to receive my daily proportion of Phoenix times the number of nodes. And you have 3 degrees of separation where you can tap into 17% commission for educating other people with the right coaching. Zero excuse, because everybody has a social network, family members, church members, non-profits, and every person knows other people you don't know. So by being a messenger with the proper coach, education and training, mentoring, we can alleviate the psychological barrier, because price, the cost of entry should not prevent you from participating. So in a sense, with a free account, you now have access to to an unlimited potential to unlock whatever it is, provided of course that you can align yourself with something you're passionate about, something that you like to achieve, some vacation plans or things that you love to do, or particular car that you like to drive. Imagine yourself in a beautiful convertible driving. You decided to just drive somewhere just for the fun of it because you just love to go for a nice cool breeze Sunday afternoon ride with your loved ones, just because you can. Whether you have the ability to participate or not, it doesn't matter. If you love to help people, engage as many people as possible so you can unlock the percentage you require according to the positioning. First, 10%, second, 4%, 3, 3, 3%, tiers or degrees of separation. And everyone has networks that they can unlock to you to the degree that you can help them align where this opportunity to leverage this opportunity to meet their dreams and goals, and you will be rewarded for being the one who shared this opportunity with people. Never underestimate the power of your ability to influence other people by being an educator with the proper coaching. Very important, the proper coaching. And this is which is why I'm incentivizing you to make a decision today. Do not delay, because the opportunity cost to participate is expensive. Any day that you delay making the right decision, it will cost you more, because the next time you log in, the price may change and your cost of engagement changes. Anyways, so the actual promo starts with 5 nodes, because I have put in the time to get the knowledge. I put in the time, so I'm willing to start the promotion to get you $100 worth of Phoenix to play with, provided that you can participate with 5 to 10 nodes. Remember, each node gives you 250 Phoenix times the current market value of the Phoenix today, which doesn't really matter now because you're collecting points. However, this is the kicker. This is where I add in the icing on the cake by giving you or rewarding you with $100 of Phoenix, so that way to incentivize you to set up your wallet, set up everything, MetaMask, Trust Wallet, or whatever decentralized importable tokens that you use to import the contract address for Phoenix, so you can receive or stake $100 worth of Phoenix to play with for additional benefits. Watch yesterday's video. I'm gonna make a link of it to this to give you more details. Participate with 10 to 15 nodes. Okay, each node gives you 350 Phoenix time 10 to 50, depending on where you find yourself. You can do the math, and then my reward would be 250 Phoenix, $250 equivalent to Phoenix. So if you want to know how much Phoenix that would be, so based on current market value, I'm giving you 250 Phoenix for purchasing anywhere from 10 to 50 nodes. 250 Phoenix based on the live active price, you get 250. Actually, not 250 Phoenix. You see, I already confused myself. $250, not 250 Phoenix. $250 worth of Phoenix. Based on the current market value, $250 of Phoenix would produce 3,400 Phoenix. Now, if we look at what the price have been for Phoenix, what if shortly after you get it, Phoenix went to 8 cents, and we lock in the price at 7 cents? Right then, I give you something that is dynamic, that is not static in price. So, okay, at any given time, you can trade it. I wouldn't trade it when it's that low, which is 5 cents, but you can trade it at 10 cents, a dollar. Again, remember, this is a volatile space. You can hold on to your Phoenix, you can stake it. We provide a staking mechanism where you can lock up the Phoenix to receive a certain amount of value. If you do not intend to watch the price, we give you the ability to stake. Say, for instance, you have 250 Phoenix. We're on the phoenixtoken.com website right now. Okay, that $250 worth of Phoenix will give you a 2% bonus, and you can choose to lock it in for 120 to 20 days for 12% annual percentage rate. Okay, let's revisit. First of all, you get the minimum 10 to 15 nodes, 10 to 15 nodes, because once you meet that range, then you'll qualify for my promo of $250 worth of Phoenix. Say, for instance, you are to execute, let's say we execute this order for you, you get 10 nodes minimum, okay, and you lock in my gift to you plus 2% bonus for 120 days. What does that do for you? Let me log in. Okay, that means based on that amount, forget about what the total is, you'll get 3,377 Phoenix. And keep in mind that it would be locked until September. Based on today's date is the 14th of May. It would be locking for 120 days, and then you'll get 12% per annum, and and Miracle will add a 2% bonus. Okay. So if you choose to lock in the Phoenix, if you choose to lock in it, or you can choose to get the reward in the dollar value, the dollar value of whatever the equivalent of Phoenix it gives you for that day. But the minimum to acquire is anywhere from 10 to 50 nodes. Okay. If you acquire 50 to 100 nodes, then your reward would be $500 worth of Phoenix to either stake or get it to your wallet. If you acquire 100 nodes to 200 nodes, keep in mind the node current price right now, based on today's video, is $2,600 times 100. Trust me, you'll be like, who in the world has the ability to do that? With my coaching, people with common sense see the value and participate. Remember, everyone participates based on their coaching ability, and they're willing to follow instruction, and their ability to participate economically. It is now that I'm offering something to allow anyone to not waste the time on what is applicable for me to do. Acquire knowledge, delay gratification, or delay decision making, and sometimes I miss the opportunity by analyzing the information too much. So today's video is find something you're passionate about that you like to infuse the rewards to do something you like. Then if you don't care for the Phoenix, you get 50 notes. You don't care for the Phoenix, that could be a dinner at to a nice restaurant for you and a significant order on my dime. And you lock in your position as a pioneer. And we'll be celebrating in a distant future post beta. Anyways, get 200 nodes plus. That is a that is a trip somewhere, or $5,000 worth of Phoenix. And what would $5,000 worth of Phoenix? How many Phoenix would that give you? Okay, you can get the $5,000 worth of Phoenix, which would give you. Again, every time I put something there, I have to refresh the page. Let's just leave it there for simplicity. 68,009. Let's say you do that in the staking program. So you could say $5,000 dollars worth of Phoenix. The company adds 10% bonus, and you lock it in for 120 days, and you choose to do that. So based on this calculation, that you basically lock in 68,549 Phoenix because it calculated based on the current market value at the time, and then you lock it in. Okay, so if you want to stake it, anyways, since this is just I've already done a video yesterday where I actually did a stake $100 worth of Phoenix for 60 days just to test it, and you can watch the video at your leisure. So right now is decision time. The, the participation cost per node is $2,600 per this video. The next time you see this video, if I do another one in the next day or two, the price might be the same, but I do not guarantee that because based on the number of people participating and excited about the project and sharing it, the opportunity cost might change, which is why I'm rewarding you for making a decision today. Two nodes, it's about $5,200 today. That would give you that would give you let me just take a deep breath while you're computing the information. I don't need to do this calculation, but this gives you time to think. Because next time you see this video, it will be painful if I do not allow you time to take a deep breath. Not a pressure strategy, by the way. Minimum 2 nodes. To 5 nodes. $50 worth of Phoenix, just to make it easier for people. I don't even have to do that. But I love to help people. And this is my way of nudging you to decide today. I cannot predict the future, but I can tell you, based on the fact that Phoenix is already listed and without any marketing whatsoever, I might even regret giving those amount of rewards away because I could be dollar costing the Phoenix token for me without giving anything back because I don't have to do anything to give anything back just to help you decide. If you don't see it, it's not for you. And with a free cash flow account, you can do that and share. So even with no ability to participate, that is an excuse you don't have. There are a lot of people who lost money, a lot of Ponzi's who would love to be able to hear about the opportunity, at least give them an opportunity to say, I am not interested after multiple repetition, just to make sure I'm doing my part. Because when I'm at the symphony, enjoying life, when I'm at the museum, analyzing the best of art, and I'm reflecting, oh man, I wish I had called this or that person. Because the symphony may not be for you, museum visit may not be for you, going to the opera may not be for you. Maybe it's ticket to the ball game with your son's wife, girlfriend, family member, brother, sister. If only you had paid attention when I repeat over and over, when I'm providing this information openly. If only you had paid attention. Because the opportunity cost of having a closed mind is very expensive. And this is me going out of my way to nudge you to decide forward. The incentive is not necessary. But I'm in a position to influence a lot of people, so I provide the incentive. If you're looking at this for the first time, you do not even want to finish watching this video, contact me as soon as possible. French, I want. Okay. I see the information. I see the some of the videos. Um, I've talked to my significant other, my brother, sister, uncle, niece. I'm talking to a couple of people who can actually look at the information at the same time with me. I'm excited. I'm gonna open up my free account. I don't quite understand it, but I'm going to get you in front of as many people as possible to process the information with me, because some people might see it before you, and some people might like, got it, 10 grand, got it, 50 grand, got it, got a few questions. I want to talk to a few high profile people in the company. No problem, we can make that happen. I'm very well connected. Okay, I can participate with 1 to 200 nodes. I want to have a special call to feed your ego. No problem, I can arrange that. I've done that multiple times. All right, so you participate, and now just go plan what you want to do with that time when post beta. What you wanna do when you can liquidate X amount of Phoenix. Imagine 50 nodes. Okay, let's say 50 nodes. One of my friends got 50 nodes. 50 times 250. That's 17,500 Phoenix daily. Let's see, based on current market value today, 17,500 Phoenix. I'm talking about at this point liquid Phoenix post beta, and based on current market value, let's say Phoenix never goes past 7 cents. That's $1,200, $1,286 daily. That is instantly liquid. That could be converted into fiat to do whatever you want to do. Time 365 days, because there are no vacations, holidays. Crypto that doesn't take a break. 17,500 times 365 days in a year times current market value, and the price changes every time you refresh the page, and you're getting 17,500 Phoenix daily for 15 nodes times 350 Phoenic per day, you get 17,500 Phoenic. Imagine. So somebody asked me, well, why can't I just buy the Phoenix? And I don't know, I don't want to have to buy nodes because no, the Phoenix is not tradable right now. We're collecting points. That's small-minded thinking. You can do that. Put X amount of Phoenix. How much would how many? What is the cost of participation with 50 nodes based on today's price? Okay, that means 50 times $2,600. That's 130,000. Okay, so you have 130K. Okay, that's basically what 50 nodes get you at 2.6K per node. Each node gives you 350 Phoenix, and you have 17,500 Phoenix daily times current market value, which determines the dollar figure for that day. And you get that 365 days with no hosting cost per node. No hosting cost. So if you can participate with two nodes, if you can participate with two nodes, you'll be qualified for $50 worth of Phoenix. If you can qualify for minimum 5 to 10 nodes, $100 worth of Phoenix. If you can qualify for 10 to 50 nodes, that's $200, $250 worth of Phoenix. 50 to 100 50 to 100 nodes, $500 worth of Phoenix. 100 to 200 nodes, $1,000 worth of Phoenix. That allows you to have some liquid Phoenix to play with to remove any fear of participation, because just because you're collecting points today, a few months from now, this video will be ancient. I would have to make another one, and the price of the node, if they are available, would probably be 10 to 20 times. No, more than that. Would probably be double, triple, quadruple because of the number of people participating, the number of people loving this project, and more importantly, there is high liquidity behind Phoenix. So here you can be in pancake swap. The Phoenix is already imported. The contract address is already imported. Simply log in by connecting your wallet. Be on BNB, be on the BNB chain. Determine the amount of Phoenix that you would like to acquire and the amount of BNB that is currently in your wallet, and then swap away. And you can do that with the Phoenix I'm providing if you want to have the Phoenix, or you can choose to have the participation, the 100, 250, 500, 1000, and 5000. I jumped, there's no $2,500 promo. I should actually think about that, but it doesn't matter. Um, and then you can decide to lock up your Phoenix. I mean, if you have the ability to participate with 200 Phoenix, 200 node plus, that means you're not gonna need, the liquid Phoenix to play with, unless of course you want something to occupy your mind for now. But chances are you're probably like a busy, very successful person. You won't have time uh, to play with something, which is why I provide that information the incentive to have some Phoenix to play with if you do not want to stake it. But today's price is this.